Time goes by so fast.
2019 was a remarkable year for the fintech industry in Nigeria as it attracted investments worth $400 million, the highest in Africa. The Fintech Association of Nigeria continued to play its role of deepening the ecosystem, while regulators like the Securities and Exchange Commission launched the roadmap for the capital market community. Financial market players also hosted fintech industry events attesting to the value it is creating in the economy. Capital markets. The Nigerian capital market experienced increased activities with technology as a key driver. From key listings at the Nigerian Stock Exchange to FMDQ Securities Exchange debt market engagements and the NASD OTC Exchange Stakeholders Forum. It was an eventful year for the market. Nigerian economy. The economy closed with a growth rate of 2.28% despite the recovery from recession and steady growth. Analysts, scholars, experts, and policymakers all agreed that the nation needs to achieve robust and inclusive economic growth that lifts millions from poverty with emphasis on productivity. Industrialization. In the area of industrialization, the Dangote Petrochemical, described as the largest single-train petrochemical refinery complex, made significant progress in the year in terms of construction and procurement of relevant equipment. It is expected that from 2020, some sections of the refinery will commence operations. Business. For the business and governance space, the Institute of Directors and the Nigeria-British Chamber of Commerce inaugurated their new president respectively, while the Nigeria-South African Chamber of Commerce hosted a robust discourse on the prospects of a strategic Lagos-Ogun State partnership. Advocacy and reforms. For advocacy and reforms in Nigeria, the Convention on Business Integrity led the discourse on driving transparency and accountability in the maritime sector, MSME space, and the forest restrictions on food imports by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Ease of doing business. For the ease of doing business reforms and activities, the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council, PEBEC, stepped up its engagement and policy coordination, which led to a significant improvement in 2020 World Bank ranking, which saw Nigeria moving up 13 places from 146 to 133. Gender inclusion. The year 2019 was an opportunity to reinforce the need for increasing gender inclusion in key sectors of the Nigerian economy and exploring how women can serve as economic agents in the country. Trade and integration. 2019 was a busy year for trade realignment and integration in Africa and West Africa. Nigeria signed the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement. Renowned scholar Professor P.L.O. Lumumba at the 6th Godi Jidema Lecture believed that the AFCFTA provided a window of opportunities for driving industrialization, competitiveness, and the deepening of intra-African trade within the region. In summary, 2019 brought a vista of opportunities for Nigeria to scale growth as a vibrant economy from the fintech, capital market, business, reforms, industrialization, gender inclusion, and integration in the continent. 2020 offers immense possibilities for Nigeria to achieve robust GDP growth, deepen its capital market, scale reforms, and entrench governance, improve its ease of doing business ranking, integrate more women into the economic bracket, and achieve industrialization to drive inclusive economic growth and uplift millions from poverty. WebTV wishes you a prosperous year 2020.